Can you talk a bit about what the current working conditions are like in a long-term care facility?
Well, for me right now, I'm working on a COVID unit, just one unit in the building. And it's working with COVID, there's a lot of extra things as RCWs we have to do, like gowning up, gloving. Of course, you're wearing the N95 and the shield. And every room you go in and out, even if you're delivering a tray, you gotta gown up. It's a lot of extra work. It takes a lot of extra time, and we're doing that with no extra staff. So those days they've been pretty hectic.
What about the current working conditions?
We have to try and anticipate everybody's needs. And so the workload has pretty much doubled. The residents, we'd have probably about 60 residents that would come to the dining room and we would get to interact with them. They very much enjoyed coming up. Now with COVID, depression is hitting for the residents. Staff are agitated because we don't get to see anybody else. It just makes it a lot more difficult.
What about the current working conditions? You talked about your duties. What are the working conditions like?
There's been times I've left work in tears because we're so short-staffed. We have so much more work put on us.
What about the current working conditions?
Right now, the word I can say, we're winging it. We don't feel protected. Like I said, we've all gotten sick, most of us. It's very draining and physical. We're failing them completely.
How does that make you feel when you think that you can't give them the care that you're used to providing?
It's very upsetting. I feel like I'm not doing my job properly either. I still get a paycheck, but it's not a very good paycheck. But we should be getting paid better, and we should have less ratio of people to look after.
Can you talk now about what the working conditions are like currently?
It's hard right now. People are sick. We're short-staffed. We were understaffed to begin with. So now you're trying to meet the needs of all these extra people. And if you don't, the guilt you feel, right? You want to feel good about your work. And it's hard to say that you did everything you could if you're beyond physically exhausted and you're like, how much more do I have to give?